Okay, we're live.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, look at that, Michael. Look, if I step up at all this boob covers up. Look, like so much better like that.
Yeah, just step back.
Yeah.
Relax.
All right, so
Let's put on a show.
all right, so we're gonna wait just a couple of minutes. Let it go on the group, you know. Show up on people's pages. Look, it just showed up. It says Justin Porter is live now in crafting, cooking, and glitter. That's crazy. Michael's phone is down here, so you're probably just now getting this. Hey, Carmen. Hey, Katie.
What's going on?
How are y'all? Hey, Crystal. Okay, so y'all make sure that you go ahead and share this. Go ahead and hit the like. Go ahead and hit the hearts. We're getting ready to do some. I'm trying to stay out of your light, Michael.
That's all right.
Wrong side. Wait, I'm gonna cover your face. Your face is much better to look at than my face. In fact, why don't I just talk? I'm gonna talk off camera and let them just look at you for a minute.
Oh, come on. Don't put me on the spot.
Okay, so y'all, hey Bruce. Hey my love. Hey Tony. All right, so y'all go ahead and share this. Hit the heart button, all that stuff now, but don't be too heavy-handed with that heart button because you know Facebook will block you for like 5-10 minutes at a time. So you know, just like maybe like heart, 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 heart. A little pause. Heart, 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 heart. You know, you feel me? Okay. So let me tell you the name of Michael's page first of all. It is NYCE NYC. You can't read that for shit.
No.
All right, so we're gonna do it verbal.
Pay.
All right, so in the coolest graffiti, it says
NYCE
NYCE
Art
Art
Worx.
Worx. All right, it's NYCE Art Worx. WORX. Okay. Hey Lauren, how are you, boo? Leslie. All right, so first of all, so tonight, for the very first time, Michael is going to be doing a giveaway. But first we're going to talk a little bit about the paint pouring, what it is, what the inspiration is, all that good stuff, you know? You know, all the, we're going to get real deep. Not really, we're just going to talk about it and we're going to do some paint pouring. So y'all go ahead and share this and then we're going to tell you in just a minute how you can win your very own painting, okay? So I'm going to go around the other side. Michael,
Look at what you did already.
Look, I was not doing for a drink.
That's 2 times.
Why you put me on this tarp?
It's not a tarp. This is very thin plastic. Just
Y'all,
tuck
I'm
it
like a
forward.
really bad magician trying to learn to pull the tablecloth out. Y'all, give me a second. Sorry, Mike.
You're good.
I'm
No
on this
big
dude.
deal.
Last time, y'all, I cleared off his entire
Oh yeah,
paint.
dropped all the paint.
I stood on the tarp.
everything.
I yanked down all the damn paint. Gone. Okay? And listen, in case you got epilepsy, the colors are changing on this, okay? I don't want you calling your doctor thinking there's something wrong with you, okay? Michael made this, by the way. Can y'all believe this? That's metal.
Yeah, it's 1/4-inch plate steel.
Solid. Like
We polished it for a business over here in Cary a long time ago, and then they sold their company, and we came out and took this down, and then I let it sit in my storage unit, and that's what happened to it. And I absolutely love it.
So, Michael, tell us. All right. So, I want to talk to you a little bit about. Is that light on you? Did the flash come on?
Mm-hmm.
Is it off now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, tell me a little bit. All right. So, people ask me like I just did like the first few of my own kind of paint pouring, like you know, kind of for fun. But you
Right.
do this like this is like an art form for you. I mean, you have people. So you have somebody that's like you're doing their floors right now, right?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, I do like a lot. So my background started in decorative concrete with like acid stains and concrete countertops, and then I got into epoxies, and then that led to metallic epoxies. I mean, the floor you're standing on right now.
Yeah, you did our studio floor.
Yeah.
So, all right. So with pour painting, he's going to do like kind of a demo. So what are you going to do first with this? So like, let's talk about the medium. So what the heck is a medium? People have asked me like, what's the stuff that you use first? So what
That's
is the
like
medium?
the carrier of it, right? So like the school bus rolls up to your house in the morning and you put your kids on the school bus. This helps the actual color move and do different things. It gives it like legs, so to speak.
Okay.
It'll be able to move around and flow, because normally like paint, right? So normal paint is very thick. like you using acrylics, I mean, that's not going to move on its own at all.
Yeah.
Like it's just going to sit here.
Yeah. Okay.
So this, it's hard to describe. Like the easiest way to describe it is it helps it move around.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then the medium dries, and you don't really see that. You're left with all the color.
Okay.
And that's kind of where that comes from. I mean, you could buy them. Liquitex has them. Deco Art has them.
Pretty much any acrylic paint, like
Yeah.
quality.
Yeah, anything of quality. I mean, there's a whole bunch out there. Like Arteza is another one. What I've found is if it's not these little premium pouches,
Yeah.
they crack all crazy like.
It's crappy.
Like the normal like crafting paint they have.
Gotta look at this collection. Look.
Yeah,
Awesome.
like these ones like to crack a lot. So I definitely stay away from those.
That's the stuff I used to use in like elementary school on like on
that's like-
poster board.
Right, that's finger painting.
Yeah.
I mean, it works good if you're just getting started, something cheap. I picked those up off of Amazon for like 25 bucks. It's a huge box. I mean, a whole bunch of different colors.
Yeah. So it just doesn't. It cracks really bad.
Yeah, I mean, and it tells you.
So if you want that effect,
right
it's
there.
good for you. It's good for that. But otherwise, you're gonna be disappointed.
No, you'll be very disappointed because it won't lay flat. You know what I mean? You'll have high spots, low spots, little crow's feet all over the place.
Hey, Kat. Hey, Shelly. Glad you made it. Hey, Janet and Kenya, and Sin and Evelyn and Lisa and Emerald and Bridget and Lori and Deanna. And Tony, my Tony, and Lisa. Okay, so anyway, so y'all make sure you're sharing this. All right, so you said that you were going to talk about, like, you were going to do, like, a different type of technique. Were you going to do... Tell me a little bit about what you're going to do here for this pour painting.
Well,
This first
I
one.
mean, does everybody want to see paint? Like, do you want to see the basics, or do you want to see something, just out in left field and go wild?
I say
That's
out
kind
in
of the
left field
question.
and go wild. I mean,
All right, well, let's do this. So
people get basic every day of their life, right?
Yeah, no, I got you. So I scanned YouTube for a while, looking at different techniques and things like that. And one of them that I really liked, the lady called it Phoenix Rising.
Okay.
So what we have is,
I'm going to move this over here a little bit,
Yeah, no,
just
it's fine.
give a better
So-
angle for people.
for medium, right? It's a big word in this kind of art form. I like to use Floetrol because this adds liquidity to things without actually adding water. It gets everything to move, everything to flow, and it won't create
What is this?
like those
A
cracks.
latex
Yeah, it's
what?
Floetrol. So
It's a paint.
Yeah. So if you have a house painter come out to your house and they're using a big sprayer where they have it's sitting in a 5-gallon bucket, this is what they put in the paint to get it to flow a lot better.
Okay.
And
Hey,
then-
Tawana.
To thicken it up, I like to use the glue all because that helps give it a little bit more substance.
So is that different? How's that? That's different than like house glue. So people,
Yeah.
this isn't like Stone
no,
school
this
supply.
isn't like Elmer's school glue or anything like that. Like each one of them is just a little bit different in how they make it and what they do.
Okay.
So this will keep your paint like from cracking off of the canvas if it moves or anything like that.
Okay. Cool.
So what we have is 7 different colors, and I
Some
haven't
colors?
added anything to them yet. So what we have here is a mixture of Rain-X, 3-in-1 silicone oil, 100% silicone.
No, all right. So hold on. Let's back up. You said Rain-X.
Rain-X
All right. Tell me why Rain-X.
because it's hydrophobic. So it likes to push water away from it. It'll create bigger cells, larger things. I haven't really played with it a lot.
Okay.
So we're going to do one of these with a whole bunch of it in it and see what happens.
Okay.
So that's the one thing everybody needs to remember about this. This is, you just got to let go. Can't be afraid. Throw it down. It's canvas. Just repaint it. If you don't like it, do it again.
Awesome. All right. So y'all, I'm going to be quiet for a minute. I know some of y'all like to enjoy this by just kind of watching the process. So I'm going to be quiet while he's doing this. The only one that's going to say anything is going to be Michael if he feels like talking. Otherwise, enjoy your little AMSR, ASMR, whatever the hell. Starting now. And don't forget to share, okay?
So right now I'm contaminating the paint is how you get these effects. So you put the different oils in there, you know, kind of based on what you want it to look like, or how you want it to flare out. And then we just spin these around a little bit, and I'll start adding them to the bigger cup. And we're going to see if we can't get this to do something real cool. And this one's kind of a patient one because you don't want to just, like if you're doing a flip cup, you pour a base in and then you pour a whole bunch of colors on top of that. Like this one, you kind of want to layer the paint on top of each other to get it to give you the effect you're looking for. And a lot of times what I'll do is add one and then add another one. Like I just put the 100% silicone in here, and then I'll do the 3-in-1 oil. And you can get like a lot of tiny free moving cells if you put a bunch in there, or if you put a little bit and don't mix it up so much, it'll give you broader spectrum with them. I mean, you can already see like it's starting to make it look different and do different things.
That's cool. It's breaking it up.
Yeah, it gets down in there and contaminates it.
It's
so when it mixes with other ones, it creates highlights and different things.
Do you know what it reminds me of is like when you have like really greasy water in the sink and you drop Dawn in, how it kind of goes bloop and everything kind of spreads apart.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of like that.
So I'm just pouring this down in the side.
Also, you're layering it into this
Into this
right here.
big cup. And we're going to pour from this big cup. We're not going to do like the flip cup technique. The rags are always good.
So is there any rhyme or reason as to how you pour?
No, you just don't want to like slam it down on top of the other one. So I'll put one in there. Yeah, then kind of push it over and just go slow. And you can see it floating in there.
Yeah.
Then you just randomly put them in there. Because something this big should probably take, I think it'd be between 20 and 24 ounces to get, these are 18 by 24 canvases.
Okay, so what's that ratio? Wait, I need to know this. What was that ratio again?
You're looking at like 18 or 20 to 24 ounces of paint enhanced medium.
Okay.
To get a size this big.
Wow. See if I can move this camera here so I don't have to move it so much on people. People be like, you making me motion thick. Okay. All right, y'all, I'm gonna leave it focused here. I did say I was gonna be quiet during this, but you know, I sure as hell haven't been quiet, have I?
All right.
Make sure they can see what you're doing. So how many colors are you layering?
I have 7 different colors right now.
Is there any inspiration for these colors?
Not these ones. I mean, kind of like blues. For me, blues are more based, like the basic ones. A lot of people like to do like creative, like waves and kind of water art with it. And they look good when you do this.
Thank y'all for sharing and watching. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope it is inspiring you to do something creative.
Because that's what it's all about.
And if you want to win your own painting, probably maybe this one tonight. Is it for this one?
We could do it for anyone.
Okay. So if you want to win a painting, we're going to go live again. Tag a friend, share the broadcast. For every time that you tag a friend, you get an entry. And then we will go live, and either Michael's little girl or my little girl will draw a name out of a hat. And it will be a fabulous hat to win a fabulous painting. Are you going to ship to Canada? If they're from Canada, we have people all over the world
Yep.
to watch Michael.
I'll
We're
send it.
worldwide, baby.
If you want one of my pieces, I will send it to you.
So tag a friend and share the broadcast. You only have to share the broadcast once, but tag as many friends as you'd like. Consider that an entry. And how big is this canvas?
This is 18 by 24.
18 by 24.
Yep.
And you can either choose this canvas that we're going to make tonight, or you said something about a custom.
Right. So I'd like to say thank you to everybody who's encouraged me to continue doing this and given me inspiration throughout all of this. It hasn't been easy. I mean, a lot of times self-doubt is the worst thing you have. So for everybody who's kept me kicking and kept me pushing forwards, I want to say thank you. And what I want to do is we'll go live and announce it, but I have a 24 by 36 canvas. Winner of that, X1 in the comments, but the winner of that gets to pick 3 or 4 different colors they like. I'll break those down into other colors, and then they can have a one-of-a-kind piece of art for supporting this.
How awesome is that, y'all? And he's an artist, y'all. He charges people for this. I mean, so seriously, I would do it. I mean, I'm what do they call it? Not immune. I'm exempt from the from the contest. So I can only wish you luck. But flattery, I mean, never hurts. You know what I mean? All right. So I'm gonna leave it here.
So we are almost ready for the magic to happen.
Oh, you're fine.
This is the part, though. This is where the patience comes in with this one, because if you start dropping it in there, they're not going to come out of the bucket the right way when you start pouring it.
Hey, y'all, make sure that you're hitting the hearts, hitting the likes. And if you see a friend in here, make sure you say hello. And share the broadcast. And for every friend you tag, you get entered to win an awesome pour painting.
Hopefully you think it's awesome.
Oh, it's going to be awesome.
I like this stuff. I like it because it's abstract, and this kind of takes on a life of its own. And once you see how you pour it, you'll absolutely understand.
So I brought a little decal. Let me grab it. Where am I? I wanted to add it into mine tonight. Afterwards, I'll see if I can figure out how to do it. Or I might have left it in the damn car. Michael, I left it in the car. Okay, so we don't do the decal tonight. Okay, so never mind. All right, you see this, y'all? He is layered. How many ounces was it again? What was the ratio?
Right now, I'm at like 24.
So it's like 24 ounces to,
Yeah,
what is the
24
size of the
ounces.
canvas?
This is 18 by 24.
18
and then
by
the
24.
mix I use is a 50-50 glue and Floetrol. And with this one, I probably should have juiced it up a little bit more with glue because you want it to kind of hold shape better.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what it looks like when you do it right. It's not like a hodgepodge of just little spots on top. Like, they're actually layered quite well.
Beautiful colors. I love that.
And what you do is, can you see this?
Yeah.
All right.
Their,
So I'm gonna
their whole view is the exact
okay.
canvas.
So what I'm gonna do is
Let me
just
make sure.
start in the middle and pour it out. And instead of just straight up pouring it down, we're gonna move it a little bit.
What?
Just keep it consistent. as possible. And, you know, if you want to make sure you get it everywhere, then you can pull it back. And you want good coverage. And you can see it's starting to lay down already.
That is gorgeous.
So that's a couple different blues, one orange, and then some silver.
It's very planetary looking. Like it looks like the surface of some planet. Wow, look at that. So what is it again that's making it break apart? It's the Floetrol stuff? Or
Well,
it's the
that's not
Rain-X?
what's making it break apart. Like those little dots you're seeing and
Yeah.
the different movements is the contaminants you put in it.
Like the Rain-X and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all, how great is this? Hey, Margaret. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Melanie and Sarah and Samantha and Tina and Jennifer and Katie and Nikki and Marcy. And hey, Tawana. I know I said hello, but I had to say it again. Look at that. I caught it.
So
I caught it.
now you
Ooh,
got
it
it?
almost went straight into the thing.
Dropping everything now.
I know, right?
You're making a mess out of the paint.
I'm saying.
So now you just play with it. So
All right.
like you start to move it around, and if you like one area more than the other one, you just let that go. Don't be afraid to make a mess.
I think that's the one thing about this medium I like the most is that you really, even if you're a perfectionist, there's really no way to achieve perfection with this kind of thing.
there's not really like. It's all about what you like.
This is so trippy.
And all my canvases have little thumbtacks on the back of them. That way they don't sit in their own stuff and make a mess and then have a mess trying to get it off of wherever you were doing it at.
Look at this, y'all. Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're not done yet.
I know, but it's just
So we're
still so
gonna
cool
pull-
looking.
Yeah, so we're going to pull some other stuff off. And I might have put too much of the stuff in there because you'll see it start to...
Break up over the edge.
Yeah, and then you could always go back and put something on it. Like a solid ring around the edge if you wanted to. See, so I like
God,
this.
that's pretty.
That's happening right there. I like that a lot. So we're going to run some of the rest of this off. And then I'm going to grab my heat gun and we're going to stiffen this up just a little bit and get it to do something else.
So this encourages the bubbles, right? Or the little
Yeah, it
breaks?
helps bring other like colors that are underneath. It helps bring those to the top. Let's see if I can't do it somewhere around here.
That reminds me of growing up. Around Christmas time, my parents were too cheap to run the heat, and so we had a kerosene heater in our house, and it kind of smells like the kerosene heater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had this heat going for a long time. It's seen a lot of different
Oh,
colors.
how beautiful is this?
See, so we're pulling that orange out right here, and you don't want to, like, you want to give it a break every once in a while so you don't mess up the paint itself.
Like, aren't the spots cool? Teresa said this is crazy awesome. Wow, that is gorgeous. Cells, that's right, the cells. The
Cells. Yep.
Did you ever see that movie with Jennifer Lopez, Cells?
Yeah.
Or The Cell?
That was crazy.
I love that movie.
And you can get these ribbons to move too, however you want them to.
Wow.
Just by playing with it.
That's amazing.
Right, so it's just watching how it moves, and then getting it to move a little bit, and then just keeping that control. And we just created with pretty much no effort at all, like this little ridge here, and we brought this more into the forefront.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna move this camera here.
Hopefully this isn't boring.
No, it's not. Are you kidding? Boring? Are you kidding me? This is freaking awesome. This is art. Art! Y'all, this is art. Look at this. Okay, so I'm just trying to get this even so I can they can see both of us here. Okay. How's that? I think people putting up hearts, I think we got too many. I think people got banned. Once people put up too many at a time, it won't let anybody put up hearts. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna do something together, okay?
Do you want to do one for you?
Yeah, I want to do one.
Okay. We got the big bucket over here that are mixed. So.
Okay.
What colors do you want?
All right, so let me pick some colors. All right, so I saw a thing where people layer the bottom of it with like a white.
Mm-hmm.
What is the purpose of? Why would I do that?
What do you mean? If you're doing what, like a flip cup kind of thing?
Well, I just saw that people are. Yeah, it was all flip. It was flip cups.
Yeah, so you put that in the bottom to give you like a little bit of substance to get everything else to move. Plus, white's good for creating negative space and different little like details to it that you wouldn't normally get if it wasn't there. It breaks it up a bit.
Michael, I'm getting a lot of colors.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a pile of cups right next to you too.
Okay. All right, so I think I've got. All right, so these are the colors I got so far. All right, we got pink, blue, red, orange. Is this only yellow? No, I want like an obnoxious yellow.
Right.
Yeah, that's the yellow.
Some canary.
Yeah, Tweety bird. Tweety bird yellow. Did you have these bit lined up by color?
That's fine. Yeah, it goes white, black, red, blue, green, yellow, and brown.
Those are here. Okay.
It's funny though, because if you see my workshop, it's a complete mess. It looks like a hoarder is living there. There's tools all over the place. My wife yells at me all the time.
It's probably an organized mess though. I bet it's an organized mess.
Well, I know where everything is in the mess, which is odd. But
so how did you get into this? Like, what made you do this the very first time?
I was in Tallahassee, Florida, doing a metallic epoxy floor for a vape shop. And the kid, the one of the owners, I call him a kid just because he's younger than me. How many you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is that one? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay. How much do you think I should do of each color?
Okay, so go to like the third ring up.
Okay, third ring up.
Yep, and then add between one more ring and a ring and a half of the actual paint.
Okay.
And that really gives it good color.
So you're saying do the third ring up with the white stuff.
Yeah.
And then 2 up with the paint.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, we have these cups with the lines on them. I like them the best. I mean, I use
See that? He's saying the third ring up. So going up 1, 2, 3 lines, and that's with the medium, and then up 2 lines with the paint color. Okay, y'all?
Yeah. And then I mix the medium in just one of these regular, Home Depot little buckets. And I use this cheap little Ryobi cordless drill because the Floetrol has a little bit of chunks in it from sitting and on the shelves and stuff like that. You want to mix that up as best as possible so you don't have clumps in your paint or in whatever mixes you're doing, and they lay out good.
Still his bucket.
Yep. And I got even more down there.
Okay.
Mixed up. So here, hold it.
Oh, y'all, Michael is very neat in his approach.
Yeah, well, I don't want, you know what I mean? You don't want to contaminate that.
That's
before
true.
You get to put it on there.
You know, plus I tend to spill things.
Sometimes.
How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Oh yeah, gloves.
Right here.
Do y'all understand? I did some pour painting in my garage the other night, and I had paint under my fingernails for like 2 days because I use a lot of black out there, and it was like I could not.
No,
it
well,
just
it
looked like I was
stays.
gardening.
I have it on my shoes, on the bottom of my shoes, from walking around here. It's everywhere.
Whew. All right, I'm ready. I lost my phone. I can't. Okay. Yes.
All right. One here. You take the paint and I'll start filling these up for you.
Okay.
And then the little sticks should be either over there or I got them over here.
Okay.
You got it?
Yep. Except for that one, we gotta get it. Michael has learned that I spread out when I do stuff.
It's a sprawling approach.
It's true. But it works for my brain.
That's all that matters.
Oh, excuse me.
Taco Bell?
Yeah, no, it's one of those bag salads from Publix.
Ooh.
The what's it called? It's that cheddar, ancho, ranch, whatever.
There's the sticks, right? Where do the sticks go?
Here they are.
You got 'em?
I always stole these from the doctor's office. It really does pull the color. The pigment,
Comes right out.
it's really bright.
Right. And you don't need a lot of paint with that either. Like I've seen a lot of mixes call for like
Is that too thick?
50-50 paints. Maybe a little bit.
I was a little heavy-handed with the yellow.
Yeah, juice it up some more.
All right. All right, y'all. So if you put up some hearts, make sure you share this. Tag a friend, and you will be entered to win a fabulous painting. Are these mine? I'm assuming these are mine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Too much.
Oh, too much?
Too much. Like these lines are small, so you don't gotta worry.
I probably should put my glasses back on.
That's alright. That's where you go.
No,
Where's-
I can't
where's
see.
the-
You know, that was. I see a
The
bunch of
yellow,
lines.
so we're
I
gonna
probably
do
went up like
orange.
4 lines.
No, it's fine. We're gonna do some orange. Right there.
It's too thick.
No, you're okay. It'll hold the cells a little bit better.
I just see the white. Do I need to keep stirring so you can't
No.
stir it? Okay.
No, because that'll add effects.
Okay.
That's the thing. I mean, if you mix it too much, then
Oh,
you're not
really?
gonna get.
That might be what I was doing wrong. Cause
Like, and it doesn't take a lot to get these Liquitex is good for that. Good, right there.
right there.
Yep.
So really, it's just one line.
Yeah, Liquitex is good for quick coloring of this medium. I mean, it really doesn't take much. Mix it around a couple times till it's all the same color, and you are good.
So how much would you charge for a custom painting this size?
I don't know. I've never sold one yet.
You haven't sold one yet?
Not
You're
yet.
supposed to say that.
No,
Mike's
but
supposed
it's
to give me a
alright, because I'm
price.
filling the whole back of the shop with the art, and then we're gonna have an event, and you know.
That's gonna be cool. You gonna let me help you plan it?
Yeah, you can help me
I'm gonna
plan
be
it.
in charge of food.
But nah, something like this. I mean, I'm not trying to make $1 million off of this stuff. I just don't
Why
want.
not though?
Because
What if you could?
if I could, yeah.
Is that
But
enough?
it's not going to be off of one. Yeah, that's fine. Now, what color is that? It's
Black.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that one goes quick too. Then there's iridescent graphite over there, which is really
Who?
badass.
Let me see.
Yep. Right here.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's metallic.
That's like
It's
a
like
gun-
metallic, yeah, gunmetal,
gunmetal.
metallic. Something like this, I mean, $75.
What? This is $75 for this paint?
No, this right here. Like
Oh,
one
for
of
this
these
size, it'd
paintings,
be like $75.
Yeah.
See, I see that as very reasonable. anytime you're getting something that's custom from somebody, because it's it's one of a kind.
Right. Yeah, and I've made some for some other people just to,
How did you end up
Get
doing
it
the
out
floor?
there.
You're
It
doing
was all
somebody's
blue?
floor. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like water. Like, so they were in Tallahassee, Florida. They're big into that kind of, those
Can you
colors.
hit me up with some of that? Good.
Yep. Yeah, and they wanted it to look like water, so I went in with a white epoxy base, did a
And that one too.
blue metallic over the top
And then
of
that's
that.
all my colors.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm like a color whore.
And then we put some vinyl stickers on it, and I put a top coat of urethane, and it came out amazing. I was kind of surprised.
What's your favorite thing you've done so far?
The favorite thing I've done
Yeah.
so far with what?
Both like your well, I would say with like your acrylic stuff, because it's changed a lot since the time you first started doing it in Nassau.
Well, yeah. I mean, we got a wall over here with all of them on there. But
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna
my
show y'all in a second.
Yeah, my favorite one so far is that one right there.
I
Is
love that.
that 3-piece set that I did. Well, like copper, some brass, a little bit of parchment.
You have used this one,
You
haven't you?
got that? Yeah.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my, this is awesome. I'm so excited. Yo, I've been looking forward to this all freaking day. I was telling him I had so much nervous energy. I was like mowing the lawn, trimming the hedges. My neighbor
Yelling at the neighbors.
My neighbor came over tonight, and we were doing we were painting. All of our kids came over, and we were painting on the front porch. And she said, so the babysitter this week asked me, said, so the guy across the street from you, do you know that he wears a cape when he mows his lawn?
Talking about you.
Talking about me, because I always wear a cape when I mow the lawn. And she's like, yeah, I just told her, yeah, that's Justin, he's cool. And I said, listen, this is what I want you to tell her. The next time she mows her lawn, I want her to wear a cape. And then tell me which was more fun, mowing your lawn with a cape or mowing your lawn without a cape.
Right.
It's that simple.
Well, you can't pretend to be a superhero without a cape.
Right, man.
It just looks silly.
All right, is this thing got little tacks on it and good
Yep,
to go?
you are all set.
All right.
Just pull this plastic back just a little bit so I
Okay.
don't ruin the carpet any more than I already have.
Oh my God, look, I have it all cinched back too.
Yeah, I'm going to have to rip this up and redo all the epoxy.
All right, so let's do this thing.
All right. So what do you,
I want to do,
so I'm going to give you a big one, and you could do like a massive flip cup, and then we could pull that all over the place.
okay,
You
let's
know
do
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah,
That'll
let's
get
do it.
Instead of how you did it last time,
Yeah.
and then you can really stretch those cells out.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do
All right.
it.
So what do you want to put in these guys? All right, I'm going to juice them out for you. And then what colors? Yeah, just whip it down into the bottom. Alright, so I want this black to do some crazy stuff for you.
Okay.
So I'll squirt a bit in there. And the red, we'll get that one.
All right, I'm gonna turn the camera
A couple drops.
a little bit over here. Okay.
Spin these up. Do you want a white base? Or do you want
You think I should? I think
Do you
I-
want to use the black as the base?
What do you think?
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Do the black?
Yeah, because then when you add all the other colors to it, that black might give you like a little bit more of that
Okay.
spider webbing.
So what do we do? Just
All right.
pour it on there?
Flip cup time. Yeah, no, we're gonna do it like this. So we'll pour this black in there.
Okay.
And then we get to just drizzle these other ones in. See, and this is different. You want to pour it high so it mixes down into the cup.
Y'all see? Hold on, I'm gonna make sure y'all can see. Okay.
I need to pull that up just a little bit.
All right, I want to do it. All right.
Alright.
What was the last one that you just did?
The pink.
The
So all the
pink?
ones I've
Okay.
done, I've pulled away.
All right.
Here you go. Alright, high.
High.
Yep, and slowly pour it in there and then just let it go. Let it keep coming up.
Okay. Is that good?
Yep. Get it in there. Now this one you could do like this, you know, in the middle, give you a couple different spots.
Okay. What
do
color
that.
is this?
That's like the orange.
Orange, okay.
And do that somewhere else. You know what I mean? You don't have to pour it on the edge.
Okay.
Get it right in there. Higher. A little bit higher. Yep.
Why higher? What's the
Because that way it gets down in there and starts getting in with it.
Look at that. It's already doing something cool. Oh, whoa. Yep. Michael, that's cool as hell.
Oh yeah, that is pretty badass. See what I mean though with that black?
Mm-hmm. Cool as hell. Y'all, this is gonna be cool.
Then just let that sit. Before we do the thing on there, we're gonna let that sit for a second so it bubbles and gets pretty good. Yep.
Okay.
Yahtzee.
Alright. Oh my gosh.
Alright, so for this one though, instead of just flipping this cup down on there because there's so much in there, we're gonna actually take that canvas, flip it upside down on top of this cup, and we're gonna do one of those guys.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to get this thing right. Sorry, y'all. I know you're probably like sick of me moving this thing around. Hey. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Mike, will you hold this while I'm doing this?
Yeah.
Here.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Here, flip the camera. My finger won't do it. Will yours do it? Can you see?
Yeah.
All right.
So this is what the paint looks like. Where, like I said, we let it sit and start doing its own thing.
You see that? So this is like 7 colors. Was it 7?
Yeah, that's
All right.
7. Don't do anything with that yet.
Oh.
So you want to flip it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So take that canvas and flip it over the top. Yep, right there.
Oh, it's just
No,
like
no.
I'm doing a cake, right?
Yeah, and then flip it together onto the table. Just like that. Well, hold up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're in a precarious situation.
Like this?
Yeah,
All
then
right, here we
flip
go.
it over and then put it down. Yep, just like that. Now move your hand. Perfect.
All
Let
right.
it sit there for a second. And let it all, it's because it's all going to start draining down in there.
Look at this. Look, you can see all these different colors already. I wanted it to look like the surface of like a unicorn planet.
And this is how it starts. Don't be afraid.
This
just
is the
do
coolest thing in the world. Should I let it go? Just take it off? Or just let it do it slowly?
it. Just let it hang out for a second. And then pull it off. So give it, you know, a second or so.
So it's in there just kind of like swirling and going
Yeah,
all
it's
crazy.
doing its own thing because the gravity's pulling the rest of the paint down and that's mixing it around a little bit. And it's doing different stuff. And then when you pull it, just yank it up real quick. And then you could bring the rest of what's dripping out around. And then we get to move it around and
Wow.
make it how you want it to look.
This is so pretty. So you gonna do another one?
Yeah.
All right,
I got
y'all.
an even bigger one.
All right, so you gonna do a big mamma jamma? Where do you want to do it? Are you gonna do it over there, or do you want to do it here?
Right here.
Okay.
We'll just get it all clean up real quick and we'll do that. I'll get the other stuff mixed up so we can get that going.
Y'all see that? Hope so. Y'all watch that for a minute.
Whenever you're ready with that.
So I can lift it up anytime?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's lift it up. Let's just do it. Just
Pick it up.
pull it up.
See, it's gonna go boop. There you go. Look at that.
Whoa, my
Let me
gosh.
move my phone before that gets pinned.
That is the most gratifying thing ever in my life.
That little pop.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, look at that. That right there is awesome. Like, I really like the way that looks. Don't be afraid. Just go slow. You don't want it to run too much.
Okay.
And then you end up missing an opportunity. Like, watch how that's
How it's
rolling.
breaking.
Yeah, because it's not all going to move at once. So you're going to get that line, and then that's going to move.
Oh, I see. Okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to go crazy. If you want to do it just a little bit, you could do it just a little bit and let gravity take
It's
over.
like you really don't have to rush it.
No, you don't. You got time.
Whoa. Oh my God.
It's almost like a peacock.
Right?
Right. You know what I mean? Like one of those peacock feathers.
Bing, bing, bong. What in the F? I really wanted the some of that yellow to really kind of come through. I got the gigs over this, honey. This is great. Michael, thank you so much for letting me come over and do this.
Anytime.
This is so freaking fun.
Anytime. It's satisfying.
It's very satisfying.
It's unbelievably satisfying to do this. It helps me with anxiety and stress, and just you let it out on the canvas.
Well, I told Teresa, I was telling her, I said that, you know, for Michael, I was like, for you were telling me how, like, you use this as, like, your therapy. Like, it keeps you from cussing bitches out on the regular.
Yeah, I mean, I got, you know, I'm not Mr. Rich Guy, but I have 2 companies. I'm trying to make it on my own, and, you know, you get stressed out. That and then just regular life. And this is a great way just to let it go. You make a mess, you clean it up. If you don't like it, spray it with primer and do it again.
Well, and it's one of those things where it's like there is no...
No, there's no right or wrong. This is
right or wrong at all.
Solely for you. And especially with this life, you don't get that too much. So when you have that opportunity, definitely seize it.
I find that sometimes there are some people, though, that really get as much gratification out of watching the art be created as they do as... Am I getting it on the ground?
You're fine.
Are we
got
good?
Plastic, too. Yeah, you're all set.
Okay, this is good. Is it all the way seeped over the edges on that side?
Yeah.
All right, so I think I'm gonna call this one done. I am freaking out at how freaking amazing this is. Oh shit!
Pull that up if you pull that up from the corner, all that is gonna punch down.
What? Pull it up?
Like this, right? No, punch. Like on the angle. So like you could really stretch that blue down. And then you got that red over there that wants to do something. Pull it quick. Get that to run a little bit, and then you can bring your lines right back. And that red's not moving so much. You know.
And even as you're doing this, I can see all those colors like breaking through. I want it to look like the inside of like one of those if you ever crack like one of those gobstoppers.
Yeah.
Can I touch? I don't want to touch the thing with it.
That's what those rags are for. Wipe the gloves off on the rags.
Oh.
And wipe your hands with the gloves.
Well, it's like going to a Japanese steakhouse.
Or the massage parlor.
Or that, okay.
Yeah, and then you get to play with it.
Alright.
Pop your bubbles, get your little things where you want. And you'll notice it though, if you hit like a deep spot, right? If there's a lot of paint right there, it'll start pulling the undertones through and you'll see it happen. But don't stay in one spot too long or else you'll scorch it.
Okay.
We're going to bust out the metallic on that.
Y'all, for real, look at this.
Hit up there. So those yellows are popping through. If you hit that, if you hit those, like that vein, right?
Here, you do it. Show me.
If you hit this vein that you see the yellow's starting to come out some more?
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's kind of like blowing it with a straw a little bit, but it sets it more in place.
Right. See, because the yellow is taking the edges on those.
Hell yeah. That's exactly what I wanted, was this yellow coming through like that.
See that red popping up now?
Yeah.
We're going to make that look like lava. Like almost...
How about that?
Like a little lava
I am
lamp.
happy with this.
Look, and now it's separating. So we're going to crack this one a little bit and then leave it alone.
We ain't giving this one away. I'm putting this one in my office.
I'm gonna follow that yellow down. Rain-X.
Motion at my front door.
Teresa?
I hope that, yeah.
She got her boyfriend coming over?
Well, we'll find out. All right. I mean, I'm in love with this micro. I mean, really. Really.
Just think, right? Next time, I got a
This
piece
is
of
cool.
glass. I got a piece of glass sitting over there we could do this on.
Here, let's look at some of your stuff. You want to look at some of your stuff?
Go for it.
All right.
If you want to do that, I'll start setting things up.
All right.
I mean, everything, it's kind of like from the right side over
Yeah.
is like the beginning. And I mean, I got even more stuff over there too.
And by the way, this is what we just did. Look. How about this, y'all?
Now I'm going to get another mix together. And we'll get that big boy over there.
Okay. All right. So he's going to get prepared for another one, and I'm going to take you on a little tour here.
And the lights are right out that door to the left.
That's all right. I'm going to put on my little, I'm going to turn my little light here. Okay. So, first of all, let's start with his favorite. This is, well, no, let's start. This is the beginning here, right? You said this is the beginning, Michael, over here?
Yeah.
All right, so this has kind of been his transition. This is where it started. Here.
It started with that metallic one behind the wood.
Which one?
Well, this is the very first one I ever did. Right.
Look at that, y'all. How pretty that is. Wow.
In a typical fashion.
That is so cool. All right.
Yep.
I wonder what the psychology behind this is. Like, if you had, like, a psychologist come and analyze,
Oh, they'd say I was nuts.
they'd say you're crazy?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of crazy? Like, good crazy? Like,
Probably
hide your
a
wives?
combination, like, you know, what do you got going on in your head, buddy? You're making stuff like this.
You'd fail the ink blot.
Yeah, I mean, look at that red one.
I love that.
The one to the left of it's crazy. That one's going to be wild when I get that talk to him.
Oh, you can really see the metallics when that light hits it. That's pretty.
Yeah.
You love the solid blue one, Shelly. Isn't it beautiful? I like that you use the metallics a lot.
Yeah, they enhance it so much. But I like that little blue one to the right over there.
That is like,
That one's
that's
crazy.
gorgeous right here.
Yeah. But the one to the right of that almost looks like you're staring out of like a wet, dirty window.
This one right here?
Yeah.
It does. It looks like there's a flower box on the other side of the window.
Right, like you're looking out the
Yeah.
window, maybe there's like a little field out there, but you can't really see
That
it
is
because
cool.
It's kind of cruddy out.
That's beautiful. That looks like a rose. Oh, that looks like you're entering into heaven. And so this is his favorite one right now, y'all. Which is gorgeous. Look at that.
Yeah, that's my absolute favorite. So we're gonna move this to the drying area.
Brandy loves the purple. Shelly loves the blue. What are you gonna do?
We're gonna move this so I could get that one on there. 'Cause
Okay.
This one is 2 feet wide by 3 feet long. And this is just a piece of prime pine from Home Depot.
Look at that.
We're gonna put some drum and bass on it.
See? I mean, this is amazing.
But that's what I'm saying. It takes on a life of its own. You do your thing. You try to get it to wherever you want it to do, and then whatever you put into those paintings does its own thing.
You look like you're being interviewed on 2020.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, y'all. It's so funny. You love the pink one. You love the red and black. It's interesting. Everyone has like different ones that they really, really like. Okay, so we're doing how long is this one?
This is 3 feet long.
Okay, so what colors are we doing?
Let's see. We have Deco Art, Gold Champagne,
Okay.
Pewter. I like the tin as well. A little bit of pearl on the outsides.
Sorry, y'all. Rocking the boat here. Deborah said she loves them all. Brooklyn likes the red and black one.
And then we have bronze and copper. So we're going to do these with a parchment base.
What's a color that you really are like totally just repulses you?
Repulses?
Not repulses you, but it's not a color that you ever use, or you just find yourself never using it.
Browns.
Brown.
Yeah. Like these, like browns. I don't know. For me, fluorescents are hard.
Yeah.
I like the neon colors because I'm not like a neon kind of person.
Yeah.
Like I see things a little bit more gray or black, or
Yeah.
like different shades of blues and greens. Like I like those because they convey emotion a little bit more. But like neon, for me, almost seems a little cheapy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's something you go to
Chintzy
Spencer's.
to you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
go to Spencer's and grab it. I mean, a lot of people are into it. I'm not knocking you for it.
No,
If
it's
you
just
can
more of like
master,
I'd say it's more of like a modern Art Deco kind of feel, you
Right.
know?
Yeah,
It's just a different style.
Right.
I'm curious to see what you're going to do here.
Well, we're gonna do something a little bit different.
Okay.
So, with all the styles that I've done, from the flip cup to drizzling to doing all that, that style right there is the one I like the most.
And what do you do there? Is that just a straight up pour across?
Yeah, so that's a base pour, and then we're gonna drizzle in like an effect, and then we're gonna move that effect to get those butterfly wings on the outside.
Okay.
So, all right.
Tina wants to know, can you do one in all metallic?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're doing right now, Miss Tina. You're a
Yeah,
genius!
The only one we're not doing in metallics is the base. That's parchment, so that gives you like this color right here,
Okay.
like that beigey, almost dingy cotton look.
Okay.
It's good for effect.
Hey Lance, how you doing? Thanks for watching. And make sure that if you've just got here and you want to know how to win your very own pour painting, make sure that you have shared this broadcast and you tag a friend. And every time you tag a friend, you're entered in the contest. Have you ever done a swipe? Sandra wants to know.
I've tried. You're talking about like.
I think like the thing I was trying to accomplish, but kind of half-assed.
Yeah, because I got a bunch of them over here, like a couple that I've actually tried. I mean, I could move it different ways. So, like, that was one attempt,
Yep.
and then that one's pretty cool. That was
That's
another
actually
one.
really cool.
And then there's that one.
Oh, I like that. That's cool.
And that one's got a lot of metallics in it. If
Yeah.
you get in close, because
You can really see, yeah.
all the tiny little cells on the bottom, too.
Look at that. That is very like hologram rainbow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we got this big boy right here, too.
So you're going to do a pour effect on this, on the glass?
We are. The next time we do it, we're going to do that.
That's going to be
But I don't
fun.
want to break that glass. Yeah, that was another one of the beginning ones.
That is gorgeous. That looks like,
5
honest to
feet
God.
tall.
All right, so
this
look.
is 2 feet wide.
All right,
by
so
4
if
feet
y'all, all right, so if you close your eyes for a second
Here.
and you're looking at this, tell me that this does not look like an overhead drone shot of the ocean. Like, just imagine something there. Right? Isn't that amazing? Thank you, Aaron. Hey, Debbie. So this is really freaking awesome.
We're gonna make some noise with this one though,
All right.
because this is a little bit bigger to be blowing around. So I have an air compressor back here.
Now that thing almost made me crap my pants earlier. It just kicked on out of nowhere. You didn't give any kind of warning. So thank you. I do appreciate the warning this time.
I didn't know that was going to pop off like that.
Man, that thing scared the hell out of me.
Oh, you jumped. For sure.
Hell yeah. Alright, so I'm going to try to get the best angle possible, y'all. I think this is going to be it right here.
So you want a lot for the base color. Because that's going to cover everything.
Sandra said she tried a bunch of colors horizontally on the canvas and then a good bit of white at the top, then used paper towels to swipe. Oh shit, you're using tools over there. Oh, I know you. I know a couple of people just loosened up their bra straps right now.
Yeah, there were two different consistencies.
Deborah, honey, get your beauty sleep, honey. You'll look like a bulldog tomorrow if you don't. We love you. Thank you for being here with us. You do what you got to do, honey. Thank you, Kat. Kat wants to win this thing. Love you too, honey. Have a good night, Deborah. Sandra said, work it, Michael. Work. She said, you better work that drill, bitch. Oh my God, I thought I just stepped on a painting. It was a cord. Oh, them numbers just went up, Michael. Thank you, Jennifer. Deanna, you're so sweet. Lauren's back. Well, thanks for coming back, Lauren. She just couldn't get enough of us. She left and came back. Oh, that's a pretty, like, pearl kind of like...
Yep.
What the hell is this music?
This is Diesel Boy. So I'm from Connecticut. I grew up in the mid-90s, going to raves.
Is this
partying.
Connecticut music?
No, this is like real EDM. So this is jungle.
Electronic
like,
dance music.
Yeah, so
okay.
this is like jungle and drum and bass. I mean, that's... You don't have to pay attention to it. You can just feel it and let it go.
You can't tag Sheldon. You will be able to in the replay, so just do it in a replay.
I want to see what you're doing over here. I'm just getting these.
I was gonna ask you earlier. Do you like does the ideas for like these like does it haunt you at night? Do you think about this, or is this just something that you just when you walk in here you start thinking about it?
Spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
Like it literally will just come to me. I mean, I want to see these colors and how these move, and then you put it down. I start putting it down, and then it just starts happening, and then you just let it go.
Yeah. All right, Sandra. Sandra in there to try. She's trying to win it too. I keep seeing random names pop up. People keep sharing it and tagging. Oh, that's a pretty color right there. Honey, go down your friend list. Tag people that you ain't talked to in years. They'll be like, what the hell is she tagging me on? I mean, why not? Make it this.
That's 1, 2, 3.
We open up lines of communication. We bridging gaps. That's right, Britt. Jake is going to love this. Brookie. You better work, Sandra. So y'all know Michael also owns the vape store. that I get all of my stuff from. So, you know, you always people ask me like, you know, what are you vaping? What are you vaping? Well, this is where I get it. It's from here. We still need to partner and do like a offer some solution, a little kit.
Yeah. Yeah, we have there's a bunch of different devices.
Yeah, we got all these people with the CBD. They're looking for people on that CBD these days.
I go to sleep every night.
Damn right, Mary. You better tag Joseph. Look at Mary just tagged Joseph. It is divine, and it is a divine order for this to be happening this evening. Hey, Juan. Thank you, Jenny, for sharing and tagging. There goes Sandra again. Another entry. Bam, bam, bam. She's up to about 6 now. Misty. You know Michael's going to have to go through these comments because, you know, my ADD, I'm not going to be able to keep up with how many entries there are. I'll be like, oh, she looks like she had about 4. How cool is this, y'all? You know how much I love having a friend that I can do this with? Like, I don't have to sit here and talk about sports. I can just do painting shit, and it's great. They want to know if you use black. Like, as a background, Kat and Sandra are on at Showdown, honey, for trying to tag people.
There's no black in this.
No black in this one, but yes.
No, but most of the time, like I said, like I told you about that iridescent graphite, that's a really strong color. Like, it gives you a lot of character out of that,
yeah,
as opposed to just like a regular flat black.
Yeah, the flat black seems like it makes it look more cartoony almost.
Right. Yeah, so I like using the graphite.
Oh shoot, Mary's in the game now. There goes Kat again. I'm telling you. Kat is in it to win it. I love this little energy drink you got.
They're good, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are hemp infused. So
look at this. I'm having a Kona Gold hemp energy drink. Cherry vanilla. It's really good.
Yeah, but it's a slow letdown, not like a hard drop off from Red Bull or a lot of the other ones.
This tastes just like a well, not just like, but a little bit like an IBC cream soda.
Mm-hmm.
With like just a little bit of somebody's sock stuck in it. You know that?
Gym socks?
Yeah, a little bit like a dirty sock, but it's still good. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's that energy drink part.
A little tang to it.
Gym sock. Oh, Jenny's in it now. She tagging people. There goes Sandra. Linda! This is funny, boy. They am not playing. Oh my God. Listen, I might have to come up to Michigan for that, Tony. You and Brooke in a room drunk crafting. I mean, seriously. I'm going to have to come up with some airline miles for that. That would be so fun. See, some of these people are tagging. See, they got some ideas now. I told them to tag some of their old friends from high school. They're tagging people they hadn't said their name in years. Sandra said, we effing serious. All right, y'all. Enjoy the pouring. I'm going to be quiet now. Hey Jody, thanks for joining us. There goes Kat. Oh, Jenny too. It's gonna be a close race. So was this the color that, like, so when you put colors on top of it, this is what's gonna kind of pop through as like the vein kind of?
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So whatever base color it is, that becomes the vein of
Right.
the blood flow of whatever
Yeah, of
pouring
what
you're
you
doing.
got going on. That'll pop through. That's why this is not contaminated at all.
Okay.
There's nothing in there.
All right.
That's just base.
Brooke had to request to join so she could hop on and comment with us. What do you mean, request to join? What's wrong? Why couldn't she join? Oh, wow, look at that. They want to know how many tattoos you have. And if they can see them all.
Probably like 6 or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You didn't answer the second question. They want to know if they can see them all.
No, I can't see them.
Okay, he said no, you can't see them all.
Unfortunately.
They didn't ask that question. I added that in because I knew they were thinking it. They're too polite to ask. This is gorgeous. I love how this is kind of going. It's like,
Oh, we're going to get this to move in a minute. It's gonna be
what does this remind me of? This reminds me of some type of scenery I've seen somewhere.
Here's that iridescent graphite.
Kat said, take it off. Okay, Kat, I will. Just give me a second. You asked for it. You're going to be like, oh my God, it's a melted marshmallow. Why is
that thing is way too
that is
damn
making
loud.
me laugh so hard. People are like, I need an air compressor now.
Right?
Why is that making your? That made me laugh. Who was it? Vicky? Vicky? Well, who said that? Rebecca said my OCD is going nuts right about now. See that, Rebecca? That's what I love about this, is that this type of art challenges that in people. Because you know, you just have to let it go.
You have to let it go.
Let go and let God, honey. You let the Holy Ghost lead. And if you're atheist, honey, let the universe lead. You ever accidentally hock a loogie on there? Leave a little DNA?
Probably spit on it all the time. Yeah.
I saw something interesting. A lady that did some artwork on YouTube. She always writes a quote on the canvas before she starts her art. I thought that was so cool. This is beautiful. I'm like watching this happen, and it's like, wait, this is happening right before my eyes. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, it started with me just blowing stuff around and getting it to move just with that, just playing with it. And then,
Yo, how pretty is this?
It's turned into this.
Quiet whisper. See, they're getting foaming at the mouth now, so they want to win this thing. This is beautiful. Like, I would put this, like, I could imagine this in like a beach house bathroom, you know? Oh, whoa. It's like a satellite. Oh, it's tripping me out. What?
If you don't like it, move it.
Look at
Get rid
that.
of it. Get something else.
How is it that this creates like the same kind of design like that naturally is created like with marble? But you know, like it makes you wonder, like,
It just breaks it up. It's random. Marble is random compression of minerals and rocks in the earth in various places. Like,
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's all random.
this makes you almost look at it as like it's got to be some type of handiwork of some bigger force, you know? The lady in red could be painted on that. That'd be beautiful. I am shook by how pretty these are. These ones we did earlier. Thank you, Jenny. Jenny is just tagging the hell out of people. Y'all watch, she gonna pass out right here on camera.
No, I'll just take a break.
You
Face first.
seeing spots yet? Oh, she said use a straw. I think, yeah, he's used a
Yeah,
straw.
but you want like a broader shot with this if this happens. The straw is, for me, is a little too direct.
He said the straw is a little too direct for him. He wanted more of kind of a broader blow.
See?
Yep.
And then you just move it around. Like you use it or like a flat, like maybe one of those slushy ones.
You need one of
You
them.
know what I mean?
Yeah, you need one of the McDonald's straws from the 90s. Them things were big as hell. You're making me lightheaded.
Yeah, I'm filthy now. Or my wife's gonna be pissed another shirt's off.
You don't have like some shirts that you set aside just for that,
I'm making them right now.
huh?
See, this is
Oh, I know. That's like me. Every time I craft, I'm like, well, I do now.
You can leave it. or you can do whatever you want.
I love this.
It's pretty cool.
And it'll just keep.
Not quite what I was.
It looks like it's keep breaking apart. Well, how is it different than what you wanted? I mean, is there any way to really achieve that though with this type of painting to like?
I don't know. Like I get a picture in my head of what like how I want it to move and where I want it to be, and sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. You're getting lightheaded as hell, aren't you?
A little bit.
Well, take a damn Michael. Do not pass out on
normally,
camera.
like the lights in here are a lot more like bright. Like
Yeah.
I have those fluorescents.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see a little bit differently, but it's all good.
Well, I can go turn them on.
No, that's fine.
Take a break. Don't pass out here.
I'm not going to.
Michael's back there fanning himself, taking a break so he doesn't pass out. I'm just kidding. It's right there. So what do y'all think so far? So again, if you give some hearts, share the broadcast, and you know, oh no, I put my e-cigarette in this paint. Oh no, you got a napkin. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, and there's a Domino's cup over there with teenager alcohol in it.
Yeah? You think it's all right?
Yeah, if you dunk that rag, a little bit of that rag in this, it'll take that right off of what you got going on.
Well, here, let me put this back on something they want to watch, not me freaking out about my e-cigarette. All right. Michael, I'm like a train wreck.
It's all good.
I could take it right off.
I'm gonna crank that sucker up. We're gonna blow this.
Huh?
Talk about it.
You gonna do the air compressor? Crisis averted. They want to know if you can use canned air, like you can.
Yep, compressed air.
Yes.
You just want to be careful when you pull the trigger so it doesn't make a mess.
Yes, you can. Julianne, yes, you can. Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. Air
God,
compressor
that is amazing what that turned into.
Air compressor is good because you control how much pressure is coming out of that nozzle.
That is really gorgeous, Michael. Seriously, yeah, I really do.
You like it? It's missing something.
What? What? All right, y'all. I think it's perfect. I love it. All right, y'all. So, we'll keep you updated on the contest, all that good stuff. Michael's going to be in charge of the mailing, so you ain't got to worry about it. I ain't going to be in charge of mailing anybody anything. Trust me, you don't want that. So, Michael,
Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
NYCE Art Worx. NYCE, like nice, art, A-R-T, works, W-O-R-X, is his page. Y'all go like it. Make sure you share the broadcast and tag a friend if you have. Awesome. Every time you do that, it is an entry, and we'll be collecting these entries over the next couple of days, and then we'll do a live little thing for who wins, okay? We love y'all. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the arts. And that's all. Go be nice to somebody, especially yourself. Bye.